Hey, I am back. So, that bit I did about a week and a bit ago on the Central Bank of Barbados is creating more of a stir, but this time in the Bahamas. A minister, Bahamian minister, made a statement saying that he's urging his central bank to be more proactive on doing something about bank fees. And it was recently announced that one particular bank said that they were raising fees on the 1st of September. And he noted that in Barbados, the Central Bank of Barbados had issued some directions, I believe it's directions, in relation to bank fees. So banks can't just arbitrarily charge new fees because, they want to make a few more $1 million per quarter. In his statements, he said, it's a simple matter of looking at what is right and what is just and having the banks validate those fees. And that is something I can get behind. It's more akin to the conduct regulation that I spoke about and ensuring that you have a good understanding as to what banking institutions are doing so that they're not charging and overcharging for fees that really can cause people to become financially distressed and present with some issues. I know, like, one example that was used in the past, not in this particular article, which I'll link in the description to this video, was bank fees maintaining a balance below a certain amount. Now, they might charge $5 per month for falling below that balance at any time during a month. But think about the granny or grandpa who's a pensioner and who is getting money from the government after working all of their lives, raising their families, and they're getting enough money to buy groceries, pay a utility bill or two, and planning for end of life care. And their bank balance typically will fall below that amount. Now, 5 times 12 is 60, and that $60 could actually buy groceries for them. But the bank is taking that in fees for something that's low risk and doesn't really equate to the issues of maintaining an account in the 21st century where everything is digital. It's a lot to think about, and I'm definitely with this minister. I think that my colleagues do need to be a bit more proactive, not just in the Caribbean, around the world, but around the world is doing a lot better than the Caribbean in terms of market conduct for banks. I'm loving it. Let's start the groundswell on this, and I'll be back with more of in the news and compliance tips in a future update.